Hello and welcome to Best Picture Brainrot, a podcast where three friends count down to the 100th Oscars by watching every Best Picture winner in order.
Follow along as we give ourselves cinematic brain damage, from the first winner, Wings, to whatever the Academy picks in 2028.
There are 87 weeks until the 100th Oscars, and today we are going to talk about How Green Was My Valley. Surprises, disappointments, hot takes, and plenty of Brainrot ahead.
We are your hosts, Adam,
Sarah,
And Drew.
Today, we talk about a film that poses a question. How green was my valley?
How green was it?
Okay, I was going to say, How Green Was My Valley sounds like something the Grinch asks someone after he hooks up with her.
Oh my God.
You know? Martha Mayhew is like, it's the greenest. And he's like, really?
You think they?
He's nervous. He's like, so...
They totally.
Was I
That
good?
valley was so green.
I think I read today that they're coming out with a sequel for that.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope they hook up.
Yeah,
They're-
calling
they-
it
that's what
How
you-
Green Was
It's
My
my
Valley
valley.
That's
too.
what you do in any sequel, is you do lady version of the creature.
True.
It's
Honestly.
gonna be Grinch with boobs and long eyelashes.
Okay.
And
Grinch with-
she'll be voiced by like Tiffany Haddish or something.
Yes.
Anyway, just like the Grinch, this valley was pretty damn green. Or maybe it's more accurate to say gold, because this was the winner of the 14th Academy Award for Best Picture, bringing to a close a historic run for historic director John Ford. Stagecoach, The Grapes of Wrath, and now How Green Was My Valley, all in the span of 3 years. He would also win 2 of his 4 Best Director Oscars for the latter 2 movies, which of course includes what we are talking about today. This is a movie about a Welsh coal mining family whose parents dream of a better life for their children. So the question I want to ask is, what's everyone's favorite whale? This movie's set in Wales.
Okay.
I just want to know what everyone's favorite whale
Stole my
is.
joke. You stole my joke.
It was originally going to be what's your favorite color of green, but I was like, this is better.
Ooh,
What's your favorite whale?
And I guess you can answer both.
I like a palm tree green,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go with a bowhead whale,
Okay.
or no, a beluga whale. Beluga whale.
Okay.
Final answer.
Palm tree beluga. All right.
I would say my favorite shade of green is jade. And my favorite whale is an O whale.
What?
Oh,
O
whale.
whale. O whale.
Like, oh well?
Yeah.
Oh. Like a Midwest. Are you making fun of my culture?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't really know a lot of whales. The big one.
Well, do you like a
Blue?
humpback whale, a
Yeah,
blue whale?
I like the blue whale.
An orca whale,
The
a
big-
narwhal.
I just like the classic one.
It's a blue whale.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the whale.
The whale.
So a jade blue whale.
A sperm whale.
Yeah. Just the okay.
Just
the regular classic
blue
whale.
Okay.
My color is teal. I would say orcas. They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we
You
got
like when they dance for you, don't you?
yeah. I actually did go to SeaWorld as a child.
I went to SeaWorld very recently.
Really? Is it still
Like, as an
offense
adult.
to
I
good
went in like
taste?
maybe the last year they were doing orca shows.
Okay.
It was
Still
for my
unethical?
birthday.
Okay.
And I wanted to watch a lesser being
Yeah.
entertain me. They punish you though by getting you incredibly soaking wet. You walk out of there and you're like sopping, and you're like, I deserve
You sat in the
this.
splash zone?
Yeah. Oh yeah. What's the point if you don't?
Okay.
Now what they do, this is a SeaWorld podcast now.
Yeah.
No.
Now what they do is they use that big pool thing, but they'll host rappers from like the 2000s. It'll be like Chingy and T.I. or it'll be
Do they
like,
even do stuff with whales, or it's just Chingy and T.I.
they're
on a
just like
small
standing
island?
on the other end of a pool,
Yeah.
like rapping to you. But it's like it's always
But do they
tons
do
of
whale puns?
They should. I think they still do dolphin shows and sea lions. I think for some reason we're chill.
The dolphins are smarter. That's odd.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, if they're so smart, they should find a way out.
True. Yeah, they should have gotten it better. They should have gotten
They
a better
should have
union
unionized.
like the orcas.
They're so
did.
smart as they say they are.
Speaking of unions,
Yes.
let's talk about the movie.
No.
Wow, that was
I'm
actually
helping.
such a good transition. I didn't even plan that.
I know.
Incredible. But yes, this is a movie that actually does feature unions quite heavily. So perfect transition. Before we get into that, of course, I'm going to pass it off to Drew.
Oh, I get it now.
Historical context.
I was confused. The
Union thing?
Yes, that was good. That was good, Sarah.
Thank you.
Adam, Sarah, today I want to talk about whales. What is whales? And what makes them different than dolphins? Sorry, that's for my other podcast with two friends where each episode we work our way through the phylogenetic tree.
All right, Drew's reheating my nachos.
I wrote this before you.
No.
Now, Wales is a distinct country, actually part of the United Kingdom, along with England, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. Like the other non-English parts of the UK, Wales has a notably Celtic culture. The many peoples of Wales were first unified by King, here we go, Gruffydd ap Iwan in the year 1055. In the centuries since then, Wales had a very on-again, off-again relationship with its neighbor England, sometimes conquered by the English, sometimes regaining independence. But they will never... I'm not going to do that.
No.
Our freedom! That's Scotland, but the same idea.
Thanks, Mel.
By the 16th
it's a preview
century...
for our Braveheart episode.
Yeah.
Do the whole thing in character.
By the 16th century, though, Wales was formally and hitherto annexed by England, incorporated into the English legal system with the Laws and Wales Acts of 1535 and 1542. Fun stuff! But you know what's even more fun than incorporations into the English legal system? Geology. Hey! Hey!
What is going on?
Hello?
Hey! Why is this guy talking about rocks in my movie podcast? Shut up, bozo. Rocks are an inherent part of film history. Take Michael Bay's The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Rocky Balboa, Rocky the Rock Creature from Project Hail Mary. I might even include that rock that James Franco got his arm stuck under in 127 hours. But let's talk about how green was my valley. Oh, wait, the Infinity Stones. Sorry.
I'm scared.
The rock at the center of it all with this movie is coal. During the Industrial Revolution and the Victorian era, coal became the definitive export of Wales. Deep, parallel valleys running north to south expose rich coal seams across South Wales, ranging in quality from asphalt-like bituminous coals to pure anthracite. Excited yet?
I'll say.
No.
Coal from South Wales was mostly used to fuel Britain's industrial factories, but also its steamships in the Royal Navy. In many ways, Welsh coal fueled the British Empire. But coal mines need coal miners, and this demand for Welsh coal and steel and iron created a population boom for the region. The Rhondda Valley of Wales, for example, grew from less than 1,000 people in 1851 to more than 150,000 in 1911. Wow. That's a lot of miners, no diddy.
Stop.
Now,
oh my God.
Drew's been taking stand-up classes.
Yeah, he's testing a lot of material today.
look, I had a week off last time. Now, coal mining isn't easy work. Many fatal industrial accidents occurred during this boom time. Children were often employed, and the health implications for many workers were lifelong and crippling. But entire societies grew up around this perilous line of work, including the men, women, and children. And How Green Was My Valley exemplifies this unique, particular culture of the coal miners of South Wales.
You know what my favorite coal mining movie is?
The Minecraft movie.
No, Zoolander.
Wait, what? They mine coal?
Yeah, he comes from a coal mining family.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he's like, do I have to work in the mines, Papa? He's like,
Okay, now I remember because you did the impression.
Yeah, and he,
So funny.
He goes in there like...
yeah.
Okay, yes, I need to rewatch that movie.
Yeah, sadly, Ben Stiller was not in How Green My Valley, but I think Sarah's about to tell us who was.
I am going to tell you who was. Okay, I'm going to start off with production. How Green Was My Valley was a Fox production, initially envisioned as a sprawling 4-hour epic to rival Gone with the Wind.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. This movie could have been longer.
It should have been. It should have been.
Disagree, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
The project was originally assigned to William Wyler, who is the director of our next film.
Indeed.
Who planned to film in Wales, but World War II made overseas shooting.
William Waleser.
William Wyler was working in Wales?
Are you guys doing stand-up? Are you guys doing stand-up in like Santa Monica on Wednesdays or something? I don't know.
Yeah, do you want to come?
Oh, whale.
I made that earlier. Y'all crazy.
And you're accusing us.
Y'all are so chaotic.
You can't take us anywhere.
No, stop being so crazy, guys. Weiler eventually left the project and was replaced by John Ford. Unable to shoot on location, Fox constructed an enormous 80-acre Welsh mining village in the hills near Malibu.
Oh.
More, at least it's not Catalina Island.
Chester, I'm mining for coal.
Ew.
What are you doing there?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, this guy.
SNL, if you're casting for the
Yeah.
Still doing that sketch, I believe.
Yeah.
More than 150 builders spent 6 months creating the town, importing huge blocks of coal and even painting hillsides black to mimic the coal-covered landscapes of South Wales. The finished set was so detailed that many viewers assumed the film had actually been shot in Wales. The film was originally planned in Technicolor but was switched to black and white because Southern California didn't look enough like Wales. Ford worked quickly and efficiently. He famously cut in camera, meaning he shot very little extra footage and often used only a handful of takes despite the scale of the production. Principal photography lasted only about 2 months. Ford later called How Green Was My Valley his favorite of all time of the films that he has directed.
Huh.
Interesting.
Fun little production snippet. Maureen O'Hara got sent to film set jail. During filming, she pointed out that her character was carrying a modern basket instead of a period-accurate one. John Ford was furious that she corrected him in front of the crew and ordered her to sit alone on a nearby hill for an hour.
She was trying to actually him.
Yeah.
When she came back, though, the basket had been changed.
Whoa.
Okay, respect. Don't cut me down to size on set, but I hear you, girl.
Yeah, exactly. Now let's get into the cast and crew. We're starting off with director John Ford. John Ford is often considered one of the most influential directors in film history and is frequently called the Great American Director. He is often considered the director who shaped America's image of itself on screen. While he is best known for his westerns, Ford worked across many genres, including war films, historical dramas, comedies, and literary adaptations. His films explored themes of duty, honor, family, community, and the tension between history and legend.
Sarah said duty.
Nice.
Guys,
nice.
what are we doing? What are we doing
Put her
here?
here.
What are we doing here?
Put her here.
Y'all need to get this. You guys need to go to like recess or something.
Are you going to send us to sit on a hill?
I
As
am.
soon as
You're
Adam
going-
starts talking, we're going to be doing the same thing.
You're going to podcast jam. He was known for his visual style. He had these very wide landscape shots, carefully composed frames, and a preference for letting images lead a story. He holds the record for most Best Director awards at the Academy Awards, which is 4. Ford often worked with the same actors, creating an unofficial John Ford stock company, which included John Wayne, Henry Fonda, and others. Despite his tough reputation, he quietly paid medical bills, bought homes, and financially supported people in need without seeking credit. Now I'm going to talk about Roddy McDowall as Hugh. Roddy McDowall was one of the rare child actors who successfully transitioned into a long and respected adult career. He was born in London, moved to the US during World War II, and became a star at just 13 years old as Hugh Morgan in this film. After childhood successes in My Friend Flicka and Lassie Come Home, McDowall reinvented himself through theater, earning a Tony Award and becoming a respected stage actor before returning to Hollywood in the 1960s. Today, he's best remembered for playing the intelligent chimpanzees Cornelius and Caesar in the original Planet of the Apes franchise.
Oh, wait, that's hype.
Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy. Is he related to Andy McDowell?
Apes together. Strong.
I don't know. Okay, now I'm going to talk about Maureen O'Hara as Angahard Morgan. I don't know how to say her name.
Yeah, I don't know how to say any names in this movie.
I'm from a very Welsh area of Pennsylvania, so this is like...
Oh, yeah, you can say Gruffed.
I'm from Bryn Mawr.
Oh, yeah, that makes
We have
sense.
Balasinwood is another one.
Okay, so Maureen O'Hara, which Drew and I watched this movie, and he goes, Maureen O'Hara, I'm pretty sure that's Scarlett O'Hara's sister.
Shut up.
And he was dead serious. I was like, what? I kind of let him go on with it. I kind of let him believe it, but he was very like, yeah, like she looks like her, like that's Scarlett O'Hara's sister. And I'm like, no, that's an act. That was a character's name. And he's like, oh well, it should be. They should be sisters.
That's why they called her Scarlett O'Hara, obviously.
It was so silly. Maureen O'Hara was one of Hollywood's most iconic leading ladies, famous for her fiery red hair, strong-willed characters, and refusal to play damsel in distress. Born in Ireland, she trained at the Abbey Theatre before being discovered by actor-producer Charles Laughton.
Oh!
Our favorite.
Our boy.
Yeah.
Oh, Captain, my captain.
Yeah.
Where's my cheese?
Who stole 10 coconuts? But yeah, he brought her to Hollywood and cast her in The Hunchback of Notre Dame. O'Hara became a star in classics like How Green Was My Valley, Miracle on 34th Street, The Quiet Man, and The Parent Trap. She was known for performing many of her own stunts, her athleticism, and her on-screen chemistry with John Wayne, with whom she made 5 films. Unlike many actresses of her era, O'Hara built a reputation for being very outspoken. She was fiercely independent and unwilling to be pushed around by studios, directors, or co-stars. In 2014, after decades of being overlooked by the Academy, she finally received an honorary Oscar for her lifetime contribution to film. And she was also a Ziegfeld girl.
Oh.
Okay.
That's cool.
Maureen O'Hara is buried at Arlington National Cemetery in Arlington, Virginia. She is interred in Section 2, grave 4966, alongside her husband, U.S. Air Force Brigadier General Charles F. Blair.
Damn, I was hoping that she was the one who shot Nazis or something.
Stolen valor.
True. Lastly, we have Donald Crisp as Willem Morgan, the patriarch of the family. Donald Crisp, was also in Mutiny on the Bounty.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Oh.
He used to play like a scraggly old man.
Oh, yeah, the one scraggly old man.
Yeah, remember?
On the bounty.
I remember him. I do.
It's just his IMDb is Krusty Sailor.
Yeah. Crisp was basically just Hollywood's grandpa. His career was very long, but he was most famous for his role in this film. He was in Mutiny on the Bounty and The Life of Emile Zola. Fun fact, for decades, Donald Crisp claimed to be Scottish, complete with a Scottish accent, a Scottish hometown, and stories about his Scottish upbringing. The issue here was that he was actually born and raised in London and had no known Scottish ancestry.
Wow.
Even after his death, a commemorative plaque was installed in the Scottish town he falsely claimed as his birthplace.
Now that's stolen valor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what's funny is the author of the book How Green Was My Valley, he also pretty infamously claimed that these stories were based on his childhood growing up, and it wasn't until he was on his deathbed that he admitted that they found out.
Got you
What is going on?
guys.
He just was like, yeah, I kind of made that all up.
I think I know what's going on. Wales is a conspiracy theory.
Wales is real. Have any of us even been to Wales?
But no, he convinced the industry that he was a Scottish war hero aristocrat when he was really a London-born laborer's son. Oh wait, he is buried at Forest Lawn Memorial Park Cemetery in Glendale, California.
Double burial reveal.
Or
reveal.
is he? And that's a wrap on Casting
His
Crown.
ashes were scattered across the highlands.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sarah. All right, so let's talk about this movie. How Green Was My Valley? I know. Let's go through it. It starts off, as many great movies do, with a voiceover. Ugh. Not a big
Same.
voiceover
I'm not
fan.
a big voiceover fan either.
I think it's it can be
Life
done
was
well.
easy in the valley.
No, literally.
Oh,
My
God.
green, beautiful valley.
It can be good if used sparingly. Here, it's most of the movie. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
He talks about leaving his town, which is a horrible mining town. He reminisces on when it was green, but then it flashes back and it's like, there's a giant factory in the background. I don't think it was that green back then either. The coal miners are walking through, I would say, to your point, Sarah, about the production, the scale of it was very cool. I love the scenes where they're marching down the street.
I love the way those British coal towns, since they're often in these big seams, it's all of them are just big long streets, and the houses are just this big. It's one long. It's like a bowling alley. You see this in all the.
It's true. But yeah, the coal miners, they walk and they sing together. They're coming home from the mines. Family has dinner. We meet his 5
Music was in our blood, air was in our. Whatever he says.
Something like that.
Something stupid.
Yeah.
But he meets Bronwyn, cougar hunter.
Oh my God.
He's instantly when I saw her, I fell in love with her. And it was she's way older than you.
Yeah, it's kind of like Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah. He's betrothed, or
Anakin
she What?
Anakin Skywalker of the Mines.
True. He's kind of has those vibes.
Yeah.
This woman is betrothed to his brother, Ivor. They have a big wedding scene that ends in a house party. A bigwig shows up. I couldn't tell at first if he was like the owner of the mine, but that comes later. This was the preacher, whose name is something Welsh, probably. But he shows up and immediately starts vibing with Angharad.
Angharad is like a Lord of the Rings name.
No, literally. I mean, I think most Welsh names
It's like
are
a
essentially.
Phantom Menace sounding
Yeah.
name.
Keep referencing Star Wars. But the next
You
thing...
will go work in the coal mines, Annie. That's my wife.
That's your Watto.
How many impressions have you done in this episode?
He's gonna get this back on track.
Yeah, there you go, Adam. I need George right here.
Yeah, but no, now we cut to a notice on the wall that wages are being cut because there was another town where the mine shut down, so a lot of the men came to this mine, and now like the wages are being driven down, so people like don't have jobs anymore. Whatever. So the brothers want to unionize, and then the dad's like, "You dirty commies, you disgust me." The dad is just a scab the whole movie.
Yeah.
You know, I felt kind of bad. You know, he's just seeing his life deteriorate in front of his eyes. But the brothers, they stand against him. They like stand up and leave.
Yeah, they're all like 6 foot tall, strapping men, and there's like one grumpy old guy. It's like, what are they gonna do?
Yeah. Well, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna strike.
There you go.
And they do. Dad's a scab.
There you go.
The strike lasts 22 weeks. And then the mom, she wants to go to the strike meeting. She's like, why are you guys being so mean to my husband?
Yeah.
Come on. And like, to be fair, I kind of understood her point. It's like, he's not, you know, he's not the problem.
Yeah.
He's an old man who's making money. He's just
He
doing
needs
his
some
thing.
convincing.
Yeah. It's like, she's like, be mad at the owners. Don't be mad at him.
Yeah.
That's what they want. But yeah, this is like in the snow.
Yeah.
And Hugh, the main character's name is Hugh, the one who's narrating this, and this is around a 13 or so year old boy.
My mother was a strong woman.
You probably did say
Always there to defend me father.
that. Yeah,
I'm just
well,
making
she
him Irish now.
couldn't defend
wait.
him from what comes next, which is falling into like a lake or a small pond. Both of them, actually.
This
I think they're like
kinda made me
leaving the
laugh.
strike or something.
Yeah,
they
it
just
kind of made me
fall.
laugh. It was like smash cut. She's fallen into a pit of ice.
Yeah.
This is the Best Picture winner, by the way.
Yes, it is in fact a Best Picture winner. Some would say it was a legacy Best Picture winner, but we'll get to that for sure.
Y'all are gonna kill me.
Oh, great.
But no, Hugh falls into the water during the ice storm, and that makes his legs not work. Did you get into?
Can they just explain that? They should have explained that.
Hypothermia, like it probably like he got
And
frostbite,
nerve damage or
exactly,
something.
exactly.
Yeah, sure.
He wasn't in there for that. Whatever.
He's a little boy.
But yeah, a doctor shows up.
Keep in mind, the author of this book lied about
True.
the whole thing.
It's like, this happened to me. I couldn't walk. But no, a doctor shows up, and that doctor is like the most insane side character that I've seen. Like
Yeah.
he's just like overacting for 30 seconds. It was
So,
crazy.
It was nuts.
I wish I could remember what exactly he said because I was watching this and I was like, oh, what are we doing?
Get off my
Does he
screen.
mug into the camera? He's like cheating out.
But yeah, he looks at him and he's like, you're never going to walk again. And after he leaves, the preacher, who's, again, like he's involved with the sister, he like looks at the kid and he's like, bro, you going to take that?
Yeah.
You're just going to let him tell you what to do?
He's like, but I can't. My legs.
He's like, but my legs don't work.
But me legs.
Yeah. Oh no, now he's the Lucky Charms guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then it's just more like rizzing between him and the sister Angharad. Yeah. We cut to like it was the winter, now it's the spring. The mom starts to walk again because they've been like he's been in the windowsill for months now, just reading.
I guarantee that dude had a tan on one half of his body.
So true. But like a window pane shadow too. Like.
That's funny. Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, the mom starts to walk again, and the whole town comes to celebrate this. They're like, yay.
Best Picture winner.
Yeah. Hugh's brothers show up to this party to like rabble rouse because they're still like mad about everything, and they call everyone sheep. Sheeple.
Oh.
Why don't I remember this?
In Wales, that's considered flirting.
Okay. Oh, no.
This fucking guy.
Someone had to say it. Yeah. Oh, the priest's name was Gruffydd.
Gruffydd.
Like the founder of
Yeah.
Wales.
Yeah.
But yeah, the strike eventually breaks, but now there are sadly not enough jobs to go around. So 2 of the brothers go to America.
Yeah.
They have a small this is really just
and then it becomes
this
The
is
Brutalist.
just a coming of age movie where it's just like we're going to get through this summary pretty quick, honestly, cuz it's just kind of stuff happens. Just kind of happens in order.
Adam wants to talk about a completely different movie.
I'm very excited to talk about a completely different movie.
And I'm not going to let him get to it. I'm going to drag it out.
Jeez.
Oh, do you want to talk about how Ivor's men's choir is chosen to sing for the
Yes,
queen? And it's
I
like
do.
is this a very important scene
It
to you
is.
too?
It is.
I will let you talk about this scene.
The music was like...
Stop!
like eyes out to seeing.
Yeah, I wrote Hugh walks in a nice field.
Oh, that scene is cute. He learns to walk again.
Oh,
That's
yes,
where he
that's
learns to
okay.
walk
That's actually
again.
why I wrote this.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
No,
he does learn to walk. That I did enjoy that.
The
scene.
preacher, brings him to this nice little glade and
Yes.
let's go, and he was all like, but my legs.
Yeah.
And then he starts wobbling, and it's like watching a little baby deer walk
Yeah.
for the first time.
No, that was actually legitimately cute.
And then
I got How Green Was My Valley mocked by Drew there.
You did. You really did.
well, and then the preacher totally evangelizes him for a second.
True. Honestly, it was a pretty religious movie.
It was. He's like, this is why you should believe in Jesus. Or
Yes. And then we are introduced to another preacher who's the worst.
There's 2
He's
preachers.
a deacon.
What's the difference?
Your dad would know.
I think deacon is a step below.
Is your dad's name
My
Deacon?
dad recently converted to Catholicism. And
Like JD Vance?
Yeah. Yes.
Adult convert to Catholicism?
Yes, exactly. Well, to be fair, my mom is also Catholic, so he
Okay.
finally made the leap, but he did so.
Did he eat the blood?
A large part of that is he plays
Whatever.
golf with the deacon. I think genuinely that helped him.
These guys are pretty cool. I'll eat your bread.
In fact, I think the body of Christ is the Eucharist.
I think I'm gonna like it here.
We've been drinking enough wine. I'll call it whatever you want, my man. Sorry to all the Catholics listening in, because actually that's most of Alexis's family.
What were you saying? I interrupted you.
Oh, well,
Difference between a
deacons
preacher and a
are, I
deacon.
believe, a step below an actual preacher. And
yeah.
you can have multiple deacons as part of a church.
Well, this guy was a step below the preacher because he was an asshole. He was just
Ugly.
really mean to this unwed woman.
yeah.
He's
And
probably,
that's it.
he probably just wanted to hit.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
he
maybe.
knocked her up, and he's like, "Oh, you gotta go."
Jeez.
Then finally, the mine boss actually shows up, resplendent with his top hat and shiny
this guy.
And he's like, his son,
Yeah,
Yestin.
fucking Mr. Peanut over here.
But his son, whose name is Yestin, wants to, quote, call upon Angarad.
Oh yeah.
Be like, basically, he's like, he saw her across the bar and he really dug her vibe. But then Gruffydd's like, the preacher's like, damn, that sucks, but I'm pretty poor. So honestly, you should do it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Which is kind of messed up.
It's kind
I
of
guess.
messed up. Yeah.
Yeah. And so she does marry the rich man.
What?
This is what is it? This is like Wuthering Heights.
Oh, I was comparing this movie to Wuthering Heights throughout the whole time.
Oh. I haven't seen it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like the setting, the setting, first of all, just like looked
Kind of smoky.
smoky, cobblestone, like the angles, it all looked like Wuthering Heights, but then also this lady has to get married to like a rich guy that she doesn't want to marry.
Yeah.
There is parallels. Emerald Fennell has seen all the movies that we've watched. I know she
Probably.
has. We
I
talked about
wonder,
this
I
last
wonder
time.
which famous directors have watched every Best Picture winner.
Well, I
Now,
think we
the
did.
only thing missing is they want Hugh to watch a barn man.
No, no.
I want him to watch Angharad.
No.
If you're gonna
Dabble
make a
in
Wuthering,
leather play.
if you're gonna make a Wuthering Heights reference, I haven't seen it yet.
How does it feel to
No,
be me?
this is just a general Emerald Fennell thing.
Oh,
where
I
there's
see, I
a
see.
sudden violent sexual turn in
Yeah.
every...
No bath water was used in How Green Was My Valley
No.
because they're dirty coal miners. But after Angharad marries the rich man for money, we have a little, I don't know if this is like an interlude or whatever, but I did like this scene where Hugh goes to school.
Oh, yes.
Grufford teaches Hugh algebra so he can go to the national school, aka bougie.
Oh, this part was so funny.
His teacher's like the worst.
The worst
Like
fucking
for
guy.
no reason. He's like, hey, listen to you poor little bitch. What are you doing in my classroom? You make me sick.
It's just like, what?
Like for no reason.
all the soot?
Oh, it's kind of like that scene in Parasite where he's like, I can smell the poor
Smell the...
people.
Yes!
It's like that same vibe. He doesn't say he can smell them,
Yeah.
but he probably could with a cold. Probably could actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
But yeah, like everyone's so mean to this kid.
Yeah.
It was so sad.
Yeah. But Hugh gets into a justified fight with what I wrote down as a Stephen King bully. Just like no reason. Just the worst people for no reason. But I do say this is the point in the movie where you meet the coolest character of all time because his name is Die Bando.
Yes. Yes.
Which is a straight up Star Wars name. Yes. No, that's legitimately a Phantom Menace name.
will defeat you in the Padres Diamando.
No, the pod racing scene in this movie is so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
But yeah, no, Die Bando teaches him how to box, which is kind of lit, to be honest. And then he punks his bully. Like, they get into a fight, and he punks his bully. And honestly, the bully kind of respects
The
him.
fight
It's
was
like,
awesome. The fight was so fun to watch.
Yeah. The fight was a lot of fun. And then Hugh wins, and the bully's like, honestly, I respect you. And then the teacher's like, I'm going to whip you.
The whole fight was very like, why I oughta.
It was so
they got like
old-timey boxing is so funny.
I love the way they held their fists like
They look like
pugilists.
like praying mantises.
Yeah, so funny. I mean, it's like those old, like you see anyone like old boxing. That was the style of the time.
Watching like a 12-year-old do this is so much more fun now.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. We have
You did not want to endorse that.
we have our first. Honestly, I'm surprised it took so long in this movie for someone to actually die. Because I was like, okay, this is gonna be a movie where it's like his brothers just get like picked off or something.
You're
It's
waiting
just
for
like
an
a
Iron
tragedy.
Claw style
Right? No,
movie.
for real. But like someone finally dies, and it's Ivor, just one of the brothers. He dies in a mining accident, and then his wife goes into labor during that accident. It's kind of rough. And then she births a toddler for some reason. Like that baby was way too old.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
It was like an old looking
Baby
baby.
comes out as a mute like, Dada!
Yeah.
Wait, you forgot unless this happens later, but what happens after the fight?
Oh, remind me.
Die Bando. Do you not remember what Die Bando does?
Oh wait, what does he do?
Die Bando and his buddy see Hugh come back and he's all bloodied up from the cane or whatever.
Right.
And so he's been like caned by his teacher.
Oh my god, how did I forget this?
Die Bando and his buddy decide, okay, I know what to do. Like all the brothers are like, we're gonna go do something about it.
I can't believe I didn't write this down. This was actually
Die
really
Bando
funny.
gets up. He pulls up to class the next day and just beats the snot out of this teacher. Just
No, that was great.
cleans his clock.
Yeah, honestly, everything in the classroom at the school was actually very. I enjoyed that.
And it was. Oh my god! I thought like on at least twice. I thought this teacher was dead.
Yes. Oh yes. Oh, because
thought
they
they killed him.
throw him into a wall.
break his neck,
And then they're like, you got that? And he like his head moves like a millimeter, and they're like, okay, good.
This is why I.
"You are not welcome in Mos Eisley Cantina."
Okay. Okay.
We will not succumb to your Jedi mind tricks.
How green was Naboo?
How green was my Naboo?
I was going to miss Tatooine. Yeah.
This is why I do endorse gangs sometimes. You know, like if you have a tiny one who can't defend himself, like a gang is so important.
Yeah.
Everyone needs a Dibando in their
No,
life.
it kind of felt like a scene from The Wire where it's like one school kid gets sort of like, and then like Omar pulls up. He's like,
Omar,
Like I want my circle to fucking die for me like that. You know? Go
When
to
your
war
circle's
for me
small,
like
but you
that.
crazy.
When your circle's small, we all crazy.
Dibando.
tag yourself, I'm Dibando.
We all need a Dibando.
Yeah, so I did forget that scene. It was a great scene. And that happens before Ivor dies or something, sometime around that time. It's a crazy thing that happens after his brother dies. Hugh is one, like, I'm quitting school, I'm going to go work in the mines because we need money. And two, I'm going to go to my sister-in-law and be like, I can provide for you.
She's so low.
No,
I don't
do you
even
not remember that?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he's like, he's... Because it's like a weird callback to the beginning. Where it's like, I knew I loved her when I first saw her. Yeah. He's like, I will provide for you and like my cousin or whatever. Or my nephew, rather.
The kids yearn for the mines.
Yeah. But then we have a montage of him in the mine in like little coal miner getup and like covered in
Zoolander
scene. It was very Zoolander.
I want them to do a gameplay of this in Minecraft. Where you get to be Hugh and like
you want the DLC.
I want the DLC of Hugh.
How green was my Valley Minecraft
you want
DLC?
you want the John Ford mods. Yeah,
I do.
Well, they were actually going to name Jack Black's character Hugh
Perfect
before, but then they realized that not everyone would get the reference.
Yeah, well, we would.
Wouldn't have gotten it back then. But yeah, this montage ends and all of the other brothers being laid off because I guess one 13-year-old is worth
it's cheaper.
4. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
4 strapping Welsh
They like
lads.
straight up say, they're like, yeah, we'd rather pay the kids that are cheaper than pay for you who are experienced and have had raises, et cetera, et cetera.
I'd rather have $1 than 4 quarters.
This is like a dime.
I'd rather have 1 dime than 10 pennies.
But then Angarad returns. She's without her husband and she wants to divorce him. Scandal. That's the tea. And clearly it's because she wants to bone the preacher.
Oh, yeah, because her husband is in, like, South Africa.
Yeah, she was, like, in South Africa.
Boer
Wars?
Like, dude is like a colonial criminal, if that's the case.
Yeah.
He's like Elon Musk ancestor. Like, if he's a mining baron moving to South Africa.
That's true, actually.
Like, we're just,
yeah,
laid it out.
You heard it here first. Do you think Elon has seen how green was my
blood
valley?
diamond money?
Yeah.
I do think Elon has seen this movie. No, I don't think he watches movies.
I doubt it.
I think he just charges.
Yeah.
But the preacher leaves town because of the scandal that she wants to jump his bones.
Yeah.
I mean, I wrote it down, so I assume it
Yeah.
happened. Then after that, we're pretty close to the movie being over.
Yeah.
But the mine has another disaster where it blows up.
Mm-hmm.
And so they have a whole like scene of the mine
Very
blowing up.
Lots of lots of workplace disasters where these mines would like cave in and implode.
Oh yeah, totally. And you know, it was shot well, it was directed well. Like that they send a crack squad down to get the dad, who was crushed, which is sad.
Yeah.
Donald Crisp. He was a scab till the end.
It was kind of funny the way he was like hanging out out of the
It was just
crevice.
like he was like in a wall. Like,
I'm like, that's a funny way.
And then I was like, how did
Yep,
they get him out?
Me. You're probably wondering.
Okay, I was wondering the same thing.
Like how A did they get him out, and how B did they get him out without his legs looking like a tube of toothpaste?
Keep in mind, again, the author of this book is a liar.
And so is Donald Crisp.
Yeah.
Oh, true. And then the movie sort of ends.
Best picture winner, y'all.
And this one, best picture.
Okay, wait, it doesn't just
Okay, did you remember what the ending was?
There's some singing, I think. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
There was singing throughout it. I thought this was originally.
They bring him up from the mine shaft, and everyone's all sad.
That was a cool shot, though.
Yes, that was. It was actually at the beginning, like, it was like, is this a musical?
I thought the same
and
thing.
I was like, no, I'm pretty sure this isn't a musical. And then they greet each other by singing, and she's like, it's a musical.
I know, it was pissing me off.
I was right.
There was enough singing for me to consider it a musical. It was it was annoying to me.
Welsh hymnals.
I loved it.
I can
Like
tell.
sight was to our eyes.
We know.
But that's the summary of the
That's it.
movie.
When you put it that way.
Really not much
I
happens.
love it even more.
It was just a very classic coming of age story in, granted, a very different and novel setting that you don't see that much.
Totally.
So I think that is something to appreciate. It has that John Ford sensibility of like, he just loved tragedy. I think he was someone who just really came up through the Depression and it really messed with him.
Totally.
Which is like completely a valid thing to feel.
Totally.
But yeah, I mean, you look at things like Stagecoach, Grapes of Wrath, How Green Was My Valley, like, they're all very depressing.
Yeah.
I think this was maybe my first John Ford movie.
Me too. I didn't know who he was before this.
Yeah, he's very iconic, very iconic.
I've certainly
one.
heard and know of him, but weirdly, I always thought of him as a Western director, so it's funny that this was
I know, it's like none of his
first
Westerns
stab at
were really like, I guess Stagecoach was up for multiple awards, but... All right, now that we're done talking about How Green Was My Valley, we're going to talk about the 14th Academy Awards. They were held on February 26th, 1942, but they almost weren't held at all, because in December of 1941, a little something called Pearl Harbor occurred, which is a psyche...
movie?
Yeah.
The movie
Yeah,
came
the
out
Ben
this-
Affleck movie came out, shattering the box office as well as the collective psyche of the American consciousness. But it is something that brought the grim reality of the war all too close. So additionally, in the entertainment world, Carole Lombard, a very popular actress at the time, also tragically died. She was selling war bonds in Indiana, and her plane returning to Los Angeles crashed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Big in memoriam this year.
Probably.
You know who else is at Pearl Harbor?
Yes. Our friend from...
Pineapple.
Yeah, from Cimarron.
What?
Our friend from Cimarron.
Isaiah. He was
Isaiah.
at Pearl Harbor.
He was at Pearl Harbor.
Oh my
He was there
gosh.
at Pearl Harbor. He was stuck at Pearl Harbor.
And he was like, guys, my one wish is you do the Oscar.
It's really important. I know people say it's just patting ourselves on the back, but now more than ever, we need to celebrate
Ew.
the arts.
Yeah, he called in. We got a
Signed Pineapple.
man on the ground at Pearl Harbor. He actually may not have come back from Pearl Harbor by the time of this Oscars because he was there for
Yeah,
like
he
a
was
long
stuck
time. But anyway, the Pearl Harbor, as well as the death of Carole Lombard, was very much like a tragic 1-2 punch, along with the general malaise of wartime. So there were discussions of cancellation for this specific Oscars. Ultimately, they were deferred, although there were attempts to kind of scale down the pomp and circumstance of the event to make it more palatable to the public. I think this was the one actually where Betty Davis, who was president of the Academy at the time, she was like, we're going to host a big Oscars and sell tickets and give all the money to the Red Cross. And the Academy was like, no. I mean, again, to their credit, they didn't make it a huge gala. They just had it in like a small theater. But yeah, that was a lot of discussion on like, should we, shouldn't we have this award ceremony? But they did. That's why we're talking about it. Our friend, Joan Fontaine, who maybe should have won last year for Rebecca, she actually did win Best Actress this year for another Hitchcock performance. This one in the movie Suspicion. She was up against her sister, Olivia de Havilland.
Oh.
I know.
The rivalry continues.
Literally, their sibling rivalry was on like full display for the night, which is
Oh, I wish I was. Oh, to be a fly on the wall.
Totally.
The Haviland
100%.
feud.
But at the night, How Green Was My Valley was the big winner. It took home picture, director, supporting actor for Donald Crisp, cinematography, and art direction.
Oh my God! Congrats to Donald
Yeah.
Crisp, our Scottish king.
Yeah.
He went up and said, ladies and gents, lasses.
Yeah.
Oh, Drew.
So there was some important competition in this year.
Put down.
So first, we'll talk about the not so important competition. So we had Blossoms in the Dust, a biopic of a Texas orphan's rights advocate.
Pass. I'm an orphan.
Fantasy romance, Here Comes Mr. Jordan, where a boxer who accidentally dies before his time is sent back to Earth where hijinks ensue.
Actually, smash.
Wait, what?
That sounds crazy.
What?
It
Smash.
actually
What?
reading the description was crazy for that one.
It's Die Bando does Soul, basically.
Yeah, kind of. Another Deep South Betty Davis vehicle called The Little Foxes.
Pass.
A biography of a minister called One Foot in Heaven, just like a random minister.
Pass.
There's another biopic of a World War I veteran, Alvin C. York, called
Pa-
Sergeant York.
Pass. No, done with World War One.
Yeah, true. It was the Best Actor winner this year.
We've literally got a new war. Like we've moved on.
We'll see that soon.
Yeah.
But then there was also, I mentioned what Joan Fontaine won for, Suspicion, the Hitchcock movie. So
Smash.
She was again playing a woman in a whirlwind marriage who has reason to believe her husband may have killed someone
Oh my
before.
God.
Okay.
Yeah, get some new material, Alfred.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
still smashing though.
Yeah. So, The Maltese Falcon was another nominee this year.
Oh.
This is a now legendary noir starring Humphrey Bogart and had a supporting turn by the incredible German character actor Peter Lorre, though neither of the men were nominated.
Smash.
It was also one of the quintessential uses of the MacGuffin. Shout out to AMC.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, fans of noir are probably mad about the lack of Oscar love, but I haven't seen Maltese Falcon, but I don't like the noir genre. So,
I'm gonna break it to you. I have seen it.
yeah.
I thought it was boring.
Well, Alexis was saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Her sister, who we watched this movie with, was like, I don't really like the
I
Maltese
wasn't
Falcon.
crazy about it. Maybe it's because it's like the noir movie that it's like
Yeah.
I've kind of seen all the tropes already, so it just sort of was like
The only
I'd
reason...
rather watch like Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah. The only reason I would watch it is because I do really like Peter Lorre.
Yeah,
He's a good
it's worth
actor.
watching. It's
just to know.
the definitive noir, perhaps.
Yeah.
But
To be in the conversation. Speaking of being in the conversation, the big one this year that did not win was Citizen Kane. This is a movie that was, for decades, considered the best movie of all time by the Sight and Sound list from 1962 to 2012. So, directed, written by, and starred in by Orson Welles, he became the first person ever to be nominated for all four of Best Actor, Best Director, Best Screenplay, and Best Picture as a producer. And he was 26.
What? That's how old I am.
yeah,
Yeah.
why haven't you made
Man.
Citizen Kane?
What the fuck? Why'd you have to say that?
No, they called him a boy genius.
Oh, that's what they
Got a
call.
blast.
That's what they call me.
Yeah, a boy genius?
Yeah.
To be fair, people back then were dying at like 35.
He was a middle-aged genius.
Yeah.
He was well into his twilight years.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
But he did win screenplay. At the time, it was an achievement in and of itself because the movie was disappointing, I believe, from a box office perspective.
I'm sorry. I'm just thinking of a backroom style press cycle for Citizen Kane.
Yeah.
With 26. This
For
direct
Citizen Kane Parsons?
Yes, Citizen Kane. It's using the same
just turned 21.
headshot for every article.
Yeah, literally.
He's got the broccoli cut.
Ew. Oh god.
So history, I would say, has been incredibly kind to Kane. It is, I would say, very hard to imagine it, especially because he was just on the scene, winning this award against such a stalwart veteran such as Ford so early into Wells' career. But I've forced everyone to watch or at least consider Citizen Kane before watching this movie. So
He did his own FYC campaign.
Yeah. But Citizen Kane's a great movie. For those of you who hadn't seen it, we'll give you like the nickel tour of the story. It is guess whose favorite movie?
Donald Trump's favorite
Donald
movie.
Trump's
I
favorite
know it.
movie.
Yep.
Which is like-
up there with Ryan Reynolds and
Yeah, Hitler.
Yeah.
That's a nightmare blunt rotation.
Hey, really?
FMK.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, no, that's for you. Smash or pass.
Okay, well, I'm gonna fuck, marry, kill, Cavalcade, Rebecca, and Citizen Kane. I'm gonna.
That's smart.
Yeah. It's the best way of going about this particular one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck Rebecca. Call me Mrs. Danvers the way I'd be
literally.
fucking Rebecca. I'm gonna marry. I'll marry Citizen Kane and I'll kill Cavalcade.
Okay.
Wow.
I think that makes sense.
Wow. That all makes sense.
But yeah, Citizen Kane is about someone who comes into a huge fortune at a very young age, becomes a media magnate, again, also at a very young age. And his life, it starts off with, spoiler alert, him dying. And people trying to figure out the meaning of the last words that he said, which is the word rosebud. You find out by the end of the movie through a series of, say, like interviews with people who knew him, had passed ways with him along the way, that actually, I don't think the world in the movie actually ever realizes this. It's just the audience learned that Rosebud was the name of the sled that he was sledding on when he was taken away from his parents. So it was like, it's kind of like before he became who he was, it was his last, him thinking of his sad, missed life that he had. Mm-hmm. Citizen Kane, I would say, is very notable for its use of camera work and different styles and things that were incredibly innovative at the time. So it was a very different style of movie. I would say that it's still a very modern movie. I've always liked watching it. The first time I watched it, I was like, oh, I get it. Second time I watched it, I was like, I kind of see the flaws and the cracks in the movie a little bit. I don't think it's a perfect movie by any means. I wouldn't say it's necessarily like the best movie of all time, but I see why it held it for so long, because it's honestly a very populist movie. It's very you can understand it, I think, very easily. And it's exciting.
Yes.
And it's like a surprisingly not stodgy movie for like the time frame and the type of movie that it is. Mm-hmm. It's very fun. But I'm a big fan of Citizen Kane. Rewatched it recently. Yeah, it's good.
I watched it for the first time because Adam made me.
I did.
Citizen Lane.
Ooh, get his ass,
shit,
get his ass.
Oh, shit. This felt like a cinephile ass movie, Adam.
That's fair.
From my perspective. Again, let it be known, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is my favorite movie.
Yes.
Outside of Inglourious Bastards, it's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Mm-hmm. Okay. It just felt like it was like a director, it was a cinematographer, a production designer, and like a sound engineer, all just kind of being like, what's the absolute most we can do?
Yeah.
And
it is sort of a maximalist movie in that way. It is.
And I was like, I don't know why I care about this guy. Like the beginning was really slow, and then it was just this dude who was like just buying more rooms to get miserable in, like bigger and bigger rooms to be all like in his feels. And I'm just like, I don't know, I just didn't care about him.
Yeah.
It was really long.
Interesting. I'm actually super curious your thoughts related to How Green Was My Valley.
I've seen Citizen Kane.
I know you've seen Citizen.
Citizen Kane is pretty decent. I like it. I don't think it's like, I will get into this, but I see why it was the most popular movie for so long. I do think it's one of those movies that also became so popular and was at the top of the list for so long that people who haven't even seen it kept saying it was their favorite movie.
Like Donald Trump.
I think literally that is the case for something like that. Is like
he just Googled like best movie one
literally,
time.
Like for a couple generations.
Although I think like that is a narrative you can say, but like I can also completely see
I do believe
why,
he probably saw it.
Yeah.
But
I can see why he would like it.
It did sort of snowball into this phenomenon where it was like, it is the best movie. Like, we just know it is.
Well, it's kind of like the whole thing with like Shawshank Redemption being number one on like IMDb's best movie list, which I think is like wacky.
I thought it was. Yeah. I didn't care for that movie.
Yeah. I think it's a perfectly fine movie.
I agree with both of those. Like, I think neither of those are like top 200 best movies.
But at the end of the day, like, you're never gonna find something that's like, oh, this is number one, and everyone agrees on it. Yeah. Which is crazy that they agreed on that for Kane for so long. Yeah, totally. Is Citizen Kane a smash or pass? I guess you did.
I'm passing. Smash it, well, did I smash
only
it?
Only because Cavalcade was right there.
Oh yeah, I'm married.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which means I'm always smashing.
Yeah. Rebecca.
Yes. I'm taking a pass on Citizen Kane.
This is interesting. I think this is a more tepid response to Citizen Kane than the average cinephile, but which I think is great. I'm very curious what you guys think about it, or I guess any other movie, or just in relation to itself. What do you think of How Green Was My Valley winning Best Picture?
I'm like, that must have been a tough year for movies because it's not a Best Picture to me.
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate Citizen Kane for what it was. There were some amazing shots. The sound was really cool. Like, all the things I was saying earlier. There were some things that I really appreciated about it. It's hard because I cared more about the story of How Green Was My Valley. There was more like, it felt way more human to me, which I want stories more like that. But it's hard. I don't know. I'm torn. It's weird.
I think the win was completely justified.
Yeah.
Over Citizen Kane, too. Mm-hmm. Over Citizen Kane. I
love that you're staking your flag on this.
I got a green thumb, and it's two thumbs. It's two green thumbs up for how green was my valley.
Two coal-covered green thumbs up.
Two soot-covered thumbs. Yeah. No, I will say this. One, I like the movie better. I will say too, I understand why it probably wins over specifically Citizen Kane.
I completely agree. Would I pick Citizen Kane over How Green Was My Valley? Yeah, probably. Would I, in 1941, pick like an upstart director over like the one of the most, at the time, iconic directors of all time? Probably not.
There was that element, but also story-wise, I think How Green Was My Valley is speaking more to an older generation, an older style of life, literally the old country. It is a story set in Europe. It is about it is a populist movie in its own way, where it's speaking about the lower classes, the working class, and it is telling it from their perspective. Yeah. And it speaks more to that Depression era, like,
it is of the time. And I think I enjoyed rewatching Citizen Kane in the context of watching so many of these older movies in like preparation of this podcast. Yes. Because Kane feels so different.
Citizen Kane is the reason it probably was considered for so long the movie, like the best movie of all time. That is a movie that defines the next several decades.
Yes.
I think come the 50s and the 80s, like that is a movie that speaks to a very particular type of man, and specifically a very American ethos.
I have a thought, and I'm very curious. This is probably a crazy take.
Yeah.
Good.
Do you think in 50 years odd that Get Out will be talked about like Citizen Kane was?
I hope so. I love Get Out.
Interesting.
Because I think there are some interesting parallels where it's like that comes onto the scene. It's very fresh.
It changed everything.
It wins screenplay.
Yeah.
Would it have ever won picture at the time? No. Will people look back on it and say like that was?
It's definitely
that same point. I think it's an interesting because that's actually honestly watching these two reminded me of that. Yeah. That was the year Shape of Water won, which is actually a movie that I adore. So we'll get into that later. Mm-hmm. But I think there's a very interesting thing there. I'm very curious to see what especially Get Out's legacy will be, say, 50 years from now.
I love that.
I think that's a good take.
Yeah. Get Out was unlike anything I had seen before. Like Jordan Peele.
Yeah. I mean, the influence is crazy. And I like what you said, Drew. It's like something that defines the next decades. Obviously, it's hard to say whether something will define the next decades.
Like,
we don't know.
Not even just like within the terms of film, but like literally like in terms of the like even at a political level, like the definitive man or person of basically the rest of the 20th century is Citizen Kane. Like this is an American century now. It is not a British century. The previous century was a British European century. Yep. This is the American century, and Citizen Kane is the movie that speaks to that. And because it was, one of the first to get its way in the door, it's kind of the one that like they all are like mimicking. Your Scarfaces, your Wolf of Wall Street. Like all
you don't get
movies.
Jordan Belfort without Citizen Kane.
Exactly.
You know what's so funny? Like I trapped Drew into talking a lot about Citizen Kane.
Yes.
I had a lot more fun watching How Green Was My Valley than I think I did when I watched Citizen Kane. Though.
That is so interesting.
I think How Green Was My Valley speaks to a lot more of the films that I like. It is a little bit more of like, it's not fully like realism, but it is.
Well, you do like Sean Baker.
Exactly. This is a proto Sean Baker movie. It's very like slice of life. There's no like very straightforward plot. It's about like definitive moments and.
Do you like voiceover?
I actually hate voiceover so much.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about Jordan. No, it's fine. I was just thinking about Jordan Peele, how you said like he kind of started a whole thing, or it was very influential. I feel like he was the first time, at least for me, where I heard of like a sketch comedian going into horror, which I feel like a lot of people now
totally.
are doing, which I don't know if that existed before him. I'm sure maybe it did, but I feel like he was the first one where everyone was like, wait, the guy from Key and Peele is doing horror. And now it's like the guy from YouTube Shorts, you know?
It was kind of the first time that people really, in a way, publicly acknowledged, or really like a collective consciousness acknowledged the similarities between horror and comedy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, which has always been there, but I think you're right. And then it's like now it's laid out pretty, like, obviously for even the people within the industry that say like this is a roadmap.
Great. Well, that was very fun. I have a little brain rot, before we get to the final verdict. This was inspired by, I would love to shout out my sister-in-law, Christiana. She inspired me to think of this brain rot question, which is, how would our main characters fare in the Hunger Games? Oh. Since they are from District 12.
Hey! Shout out Christiana. Is that her name? Thank you for the question.
Oh.
How would they fare in the... Okay, so obviously Hugh is Rue.
Yeah. I would say, let's say Hugh and Angarad. They're put in the Hunger Games. How do they do?
Those are very Hunger Games names.
They actually are.
I've never seen Hunger Games, so...
Okay. Well,
what?
the
You take this one.
Katniss comes from essentially like the coal mining.
Yeah, that I know.
District,
I know enough where I get what you're saying, but I can't speak to the...
You can still vamp on it.
I want to know who is Peta, who like, because he's so good at baking cakes, he can like...
So silly.
He can camouflage himself in the wilderness.
I'd say that Hugh and Angarad are the ones who are put into the Hunger Games. So how do they die like immediately, or are they scrappy?
I think Angarad is totally winning. I think she is Katniss vibes for sure. I think Hugh dies a tragic death.
Like, do you think she's able to save him for a while?
Yeah, I think that she'll take him under his wing.
Oh, and then they're like, wait, that kid can't walk.
Yeah.
Get his ass.
Like, get the dead weight.
the boxing.
Oh.
You forgot you can box.
That is actually a really good point. There's probably a great scene where he fends off.
Yeah. Yeah, he can't box the fucking poison
does that
smoke.
mean Di Bando is Woody Harrelson?
Yes!
Let's go!
Wait, that's so good. That's a sponsor or whatever.
Yeah. Wow.
Ugh, love
we
that.
get his tragic backstory. Are you excited for Sunrise on the Reaping?
Wait, what? Is that the one with Rachel Ziegler?
No, that's one that's coming out in November.
Oh,
it's about Woody Harrelson's character's Hunger Games.
Shut up.
The book is really good.
Oh fuck.
You should read it.
I should. I think I read.
And the trailer is very good for the new movie.
Okay, I'm excited.
Yeah. But you think Angrad's got a good shot at it?
I think Angrad's she's winning
against the kids from London.
Oh, she's winning. She is winning.
Against Donald Crisp. Lies about his heritage to be the lower caste.
Yeah.
Blue collar cosplayer.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was fun. I think this is going to be a very, very interesting final rating and verdict from the crew.
Let's go.
We all have very different... Should we let Drew start or should we end with Drew? What do you think is going to be more fun for him?
Oh, really?
Let's start with Drew. You never start.
You've made me start the last like 10.
Have I?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah. This is a 4 at least.
Okay.
Me. This is a 4 and a heart.
4.
You always say in a heart.
4 and a heart.
You said 4 and a heart.
That's a 4.25.
Yeah.
Well,
I really enjoyed it. 4 and a heart. I really enjoyed it. Honestly, got a kick out of it. It's a very interesting setting. Kind of in my lane in terms of like stuff that I like watching. Just an older version of that. And honestly, so many dumb parts that I cannot get out of my head.
Yeah.
The teacher getting just knocked out by Di Bando. Like, just so many scenes that are just like, wait, I don't know. I enjoyed it. I had fun watching this.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I'm happy
fun.
for you.
And it's better than Citizen Kane.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it 2.
Okay.
I thought it was a musical at first.
Yeah.
And that was pissing me the fuck off. I think it could have been way shorter. There was just like so much dragging out of the imagery and it's like, we get it, pretty shot. Like, we get it, dude. You know how to do that. But yeah, I just was like, it's kind of like we went over the plot and I'm like, what really happened? I didn't really feel connected. There were the parts that I thought were funny, like the basically killing the teacher. But overall, I'm like, I feel like if it was in any other Best Picture from like maybe previous years, it would have lost. I don't know. But I'm like, competition must not have been tough. And I do feel like Citizen Kane maybe should have won, but I see why it didn't.
Yeah.
So that's 2 stars.
2 stars. 2 stars. I feel the same way about How Green Was My Valley that you, Drew, felt about Rebecca. I'm giving it a 3.
Interesting.
3 different reviews.
Yes,
Wow.
call me Anakin Skywalker, by the way. I bring balance to the Force.
Yay! Wait, I love this.
But no, I did find it broadly very slow. And it's not the kind of thing that I love. But I think it's very competently made. I think the acting is solid. The cinematography is quite good. I was a little bored by a lot of the stuff, especially in the beginning. I think like the school stuff is very fun when it gets there. It's a lot of like building up to that point. Again, it has a lot to say about things like unions and such. And again, the setting was very cool. I always appreciate that. But it was just, to me, it felt like this is a movie.
Yeah.
To use your parlance, Drew.
Yes.
But this is something that I'm glad that I watched. Now I have an opinion on. I feel the same way. It's like I would have given my vote to Citizen Kane. I haven't watched any of the other movies that were up this year. But you make a great point for why something like this won in the time that it did. And I think that's completely reasonable. John Ford was such a legend. It felt like he had near misses with Stagecoach and Grapes of Wrath. This was probably their way of really awarding him.
This is his Departed, basically.
Kind of, yeah. I think like that's certainly possible. And in a way, you know, is it a shame that How Green Was My Valley cannot be mentioned without being like, well, Citizen Kane lost that year? Because I think it's funny, reading the context of it. Again, he was just so young. He was 26. He was fresh on the scene in an academy that was like
stodgy.
They don't do that. They barely do that now.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and I think to your point too, but when you talk about the tone of that year in particular, I think a little bit more of this, like, you know, there's war happening in Europe. Like, let's remember the good old days before the continental era, before it was all torn apart and we lost our innocence, etc.
Totally.
Like, there's a little bit more of that. I don't think Citizen Kane really is like,
it's so American. It's so Americana.
And it seems a little too, like, it just seems like a little tone deaf, maybe, at the time.
Well, I think, like, they hated Orson Welles. I think the Academy did not like Orson Welles. He spoke out against, like, studio financiers and said they were like worthless.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
So I think he like even maybe, I think I read this, he got like booed when he won Best Screenplay.
I feel like Orson Welles was an author. Who is that?
The director and the writer. He actually came up in radio before he did Citizen Kane. You're thinking of H.G. Wells, who did The Time Machine. Yeah. Orson Welles was the guy you saw be Citizen Kane.
Okay.
Who again was 26, and he looked like a rough 26. Just because I think everyone looked like a rough 26.
What about me? Am I a rough 26? Drew.
But I think you also make a really good point, Drew. This, and I mentioned it last week, but the European streak that the Academy goes on following Gone with the Wind is crazy to me.
Why?
Well,
I love the American movies.
Yeah.
We'll get
We'll-
back
we'll
into
get
it.
Call me a boomer, but like,
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
like,
get there.
let's keep it in.
But like European like sentimentalism is like
Yes.
on a high around this time in particular.
Totally. And it's interesting to see like how it is reflected in the world right now. But join us next week
Well, yeah,
to
speaking
really
of.
continue that streak as we dust off our British accents with
No.
Mrs. Miniver. It's a story about a British family struggling during the first months of the Second World War. Really the first years.
We're going to war, aren't we?
Because, you know, they couldn't call it Cavalcade 2.
Yes.
Oh, God.